Realme 7 Pro, one of the coolest phones under 20,000 rupees right now. Cool as in not just cool, but also cool, like temperature wise, at least according to Realme. Let's actually go to the Realme website and have a look at some of the claims they've made with regards to cooling, charging, and gaming. Number one, even while heavy gaming, the phone can be charged up to 43% in 30 minutes. Number two, it has extremely high charging efficiency, so the phone can stay cool while charging. And number three, in the reviewer's guide, which they send to all the reviewers, they've mentioned that there are 10 sensors to monitor the temperature to help adjust the charging power dynamically in order to eliminate overheating. I'm not sure if this is mentioned on the website. Of course, there's the disclaimer at the end of the page that all these data were obtained in laboratory conditions. So I was definitely skeptical about how they'll perform in real life. And then Realme reached out to me and they were like, we are confident you can do whatever test you want and so on. So I was like, well, challenge accepted, to push the limits. So we are going to do two things. Number one, play Call of Duty at high graphics and high frame rate. And number two, charge the phone with the 65-watt super dart charger. Both will happen simultaneously. Okay, so we have maxed out all the settings on Call of Duty Mobile, so we get 60 FPS at the maximum supported graphics setting. The phone has around 5% charge left. We have the 65-watt super dart charger here connected to the power socket. It's switched off right now. I'm gonna go ahead, flip the switch. As you can see, the phone has detected the super dart charger and it has started charging. Let's start the stopwatch now to note down the charging times during the gameplay. And you can see the time, it's 7:23 p.m. And let's start with Team Deathmatch on Call of Duty. I'll also be playing a few other modes later on.
Standing by.
Okay, that was a bad game. 3 minutes in, we are at 16% already. The time is 7:26 p.m. That is crazy fast. Guys, I'm not sitting in the most comfortable position. Also, with this charging cable in the way, I don't think I'm gonna be able to play well. But yeah, this is not to test my gaming skill, it is to test the phone's skills. This match is going pretty well though.
On standby. Friendly Predator missile inbound.
Anyway, 8 minutes in, we are at 29%. The phone's getting a little warmer. Let's check the temperature after another match.
Heads up, enemy UAV spotted. UAV recon ready for drone deployed.
It's 7:35 p.m. so we've spent 12 minutes playing the game and the phone has 38% charge. Impressive. What about the temperatures? It's around 40. The maximum point is 40.8 to be precise. So let's go for a few more rounds.
Close, fight harder. Cover me, reloading. On shore.
Time for temp check. The peak temperature is 41.9 degrees Celsius, almost 42. Still not too warm. It's only been 18 minutes though, so let's go ahead, push it further.
Reloading, cover me. I got it. Reloading, cover me. I'm down. I got shot. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Objective almost complete. Keep it up.
Okay, so we've played around 5 matches, I think. Temperatures are still not bad at all. For a brief moment there, we saw 42.2, that's the peak. Otherwise, it's hovering around 41 degrees. The back panel is better, we get less than 41 throughout. It's 7:47 PM, so 24 minutes gone. The battery is 55% charged up. Okay, another match, another 5 minutes. Let's see if it crosses 43 degrees.
Contact with enemy.
The match has ended and we have a reading of 41.6 degrees now. It's almost been 30 minutes since we started and we have a whopping 62% charge. This is much higher than Realme's own claim of 43% in 30 minutes while heavy gaming. Of course, they didn't mention which game those numbers are based on because Call of Duty Mobile generally, it's not very resource intensive. It's not as demanding as something like PUBG. In fact, the beauty of this game is the fact that it can run at 60 FPS on a lot of phones, including many phones under 15,000 rupees. Also, since we are playing these multiplayer games, we are not really spending more than 5 or 6 minutes at a stretch for a particular match. After each match, we go through the loading screens, the scorecards, the navigation for the next match, etc. So there is a short break of about a minute after each match. So yeah, these are some important factors why we are getting better numbers. If we played PUBG's Battle Royale, for instance, we would be getting smaller numbers for sure. But of course, PUBG is currently banned in India, so and Call of Duty is amazing. You guys should probably start playing it. So moving on, another temp check. Okay, it has touched 42 degrees again, still not getting hot. Free for all is one of my favorites on Call of Duty. It's like everyone for themselves. There is no teaming up. You're a one-man army and the player with the maximum kills wins. Cool, right? Okay, this is not a promotional video for Call of Duty, I swear. By the way, accidentally I hit the pause button in the stopwatch, so please keep looking at the time. It's 8:07 and we are at 81% charge.
Lost the lead.
After the next game, which took exactly 4 minutes, you can check the time. I realized that I had paused it by mistake, so then I resumed it. So we need to add 4 minutes to this figure. So we've spent 44 plus 4, 48 minutes on Call of Duty, and the battery is 86% charged up. Fast forwarding again. Finally, it has crossed 42 degrees. Okay, it was just one small point, hitting the peak of 42.6 degrees. I'm not even able to reproduce the number again. It was just a brief moment. Time is 8:16 PM, 93% charge in 54 minutes. The best thing is, despite playing for over half an hour, I'm not noticing any deterioration in the performance. There is almost no lag at all. As you can see, it is still running rock solid at 60 FPS. One of the reasons for this is the use of the Snapdragon 720G chipset, which is based on the 8nm architecture, so it's quite efficient despite being very powerful. So far, the top of the phone, near the camera setup, that's where it is showing the maximum temperature reading. Now, that's exactly where my right hand is, but I don't really feel any discomfort. It's not abnormally warm or anything.
Changing mag!
Still feels absolutely the same. Let's do a temperature check anyway. 42.5-degree peak. Not too high as expected. And it's 8:21 p.m. Almost 59 minutes since we started and the phone is almost fully charged. It's at 98% to be precise. I don't think we need to play another match. The phone will reach 100% halfway through. So I'm just going to the loadout section and having a look at the artillery and other things. It's been 2 minutes and we have reached 100%. Time is 8:22 p.m. We started at 7:23 if I'm right. So took almost 1 hour to go from 5% to 100% while playing Call of Duty at the maximum frame rate. Okay, here's a fun fact. A lot of phones that are more expensive than this cannot be charged in 1 hour even without playing any game, without even touching it. Now, the most impressive part to me is that it managed to stay cool throughout. Like even now, it's just been 2 minutes since the last match got over and the temperatures are already down to 38, 39. You can barely see 40 now. The performance has also been rock solid throughout. No frame drops, no lag. I mean, here and there, a couple of frame drops maybe, but for the most part, everything was perfectly fine, rock solid at 60 FPS. That's the kind of amazing gameplay we experienced. So overall, I'm quite impressed on all fronts: gaming, charging, and overheating. I mean, the lack thereof. The Realme 7, on the other hand, doesn't have 65-watt fast charging. The charging time will probably be a lot longer. But on the other hand, it has the MediaTek Helio G95 chip, which is amazing for gaming. It is probably faster than the 720. I mean, it is faster than the 720G on paper. So practically also, I think it should perform much better with regards to gaming. So let me know if you'd like to see another video of me testing the Realme 7 similarly. Remember, it also has this carbon fiber cooling system, so it should probably perform at least as good as the Realme 7 Pro. Anyway, for all other things like the camera performance, battery life, etc., do wait for my full review. That should come out in another maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I'd prefer doing a long-term review. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to make sure you don't miss out on those videos. So thanks a lot for watching. This is Ashwin Sundar from Technology Jock, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye and take care.